I was watching Benny's Realistified videos and I noticed it's the most popular series in his channel that it reached up to 10 million views. And of course, I also want 10 million views. In this video, I'll be creating a monster. This piece is deeply inspired by Benny's Realistified series, so to start, I drew this monster concept first because we will turn this into a somewhat realistic monster. So, let's drop this into Photoshop and let's go! I'll just drag this alien head and I'll be using it to form the head. Of course. Then I'll warp this so that it will be accurate as much as possible. Then I'll just erase these overlapping parts because, of course, obviously we don't need it. Okay. I'll be erasing somewhere inside the eye and also the mouth part. Now for the jaw and the lower mouth, I'll just cut off another part of this alien. Then I'll just form the jaw, and for this one, I'll be using Liquify. I don't know why I did that. Then I'll just blend the objects by softening up the edges. After the head, I'll proceed to the body, and yes, for this piece, I'll be using this alien for the rest of the skin. Now I'll be using the warp tool again and some more Liquify to be more accurate on the shape. And now for the back part, I'll be using this head again because why not? Now that doesn't look really good. So maybe we can proceed to the arms, maybe it can help cover it up. Now as for the back part, it's in a different light, obviously, so let's change that, let's fix that. So let's proceed to the other arm, and just like how we did the other one, ta-dang! Now for the eyes, eye, only one. Now for the eye, I'll be using this eyeball. Then I'll just erase the, what part is this? The pupil part. After that, I'll just add some minor shadows so I can see some shadows, some progress. Then I'll also add some shadows around the eye. Now for these lines right here, I don't want to be very accurate in this one, so I'll just paint it using the hard brush. Then I'll add some shadows behind it so it will add more depth to the eye. Now time to add the spikes. I'll be using this tooth image and just warp it to be accurate with the sketch. Then I'll just do the same to the other side. Oh, okay, now it's looking good. Now for the legs, I think this form looks better. No, kidding aside, this will be the same process, so let me just speed this up. Then for the feet, I don't know if it's still called feet, but it's this sharp thing. Then for the hands, I just traced the shape of the hands and then put some texture on it using the alien skin. Then for the claws, I still use the same tooth image because, again, why not? Now for the spikes on his back, I will be using a different tooth. But I still use the same thing for all the spikes. Then for the mouth, I first painted some gums, then put some teeth on it using the tooth image I used earlier. Then for the tongue, I just used some 3D asset and then duplicated it until we get the form of the tongue like in the sketch. Then after that, I added some shadows and all the other details, so it's time for me to shut up and for you to enjoy the rest of the video, so let's go! that's it for this video, but before you go, I just want to thank everyone who subscribed to this channel. We just passed 500 subscribers and I hope we reach 1000 subs before this year ends. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also feel free to leave a comment. Catch you guys next time.